get back to it. Hey. Welcome back, everyone. Still playing Talos Principle. And in the first couple hours, I think we made good progress. Tutorial. Second level. Age. I don't know what to call these. Even found our first star. I saw another one. There's one that's very easy to find in number 2. We would just have to figure out how to get a jammer to it. And the stars, they're more collectibles than anything. Not too worried about it. We unlocked whatever this is. We did a thing. And we need a few more pieces, 2 more, to do another thing. You too. Thank you, Eva. Come back yourself. Good game so far. Nice and the pace is perfect right now.
These worlds, and we within them, are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
We don't get to play enough games. That was my break timer, sorry. We don't get to play enough games, in my opinion, where we can just kind of stop anytime. Talk, to think. Not a lot of pressure to move fast. Go, go, go. Nice getting a break from that kind of pressure. Progress, reply. Progress report 1. Progress report 1. Mail error beginnings. From Nadia to Ian mailing list. Subject progress report 1. Hi all. Everything's been moved to the EL facility. I know it's been sad to leave the good old Jeff building behind, but it makes sense for us to be on site, especially as there may be severe power outages in the coming weeks. Arcadie's team are already working something, but you really don't need to worry about the teams getting in each other's way. The facility is genuinely humongous. Let's get this show on the road, Nadia. Bits of plain text that get through from Arcadie to 504 recipients. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow avert something, find a solution. I believe that something preserved the non-biological components of something. Not in terms of something immediately. You'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment, but the short version is something global undertaking. Something. Stratton of Stragera, on beginnings, fragment. It is the grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian schools, but also of many others. They begin not with observation of the cosmos as it surrounds us, but with a conclusion already in mind. And often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal, and mankind itself the greatest creation of the gods. Yet neither the world nor the gods owe mankind perfection. It is the arrogance itself to presume so. It is arrogance itself to presume so, and contrary to all the methods of philosophy. The honest philosopher seeks only the truth, even if it bears no comfort. And he must begin by assuming, as Socrates said, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. the gods!
I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness. Be gone. Excess data cleared.
Haha! Thank you, Elohim. Push it further. Something new. Kind of like our compass rose. Right number of spokes. Normal compass rose would have the cardinal directions and very likely split those. Compass rose I made for us has 12 points, and so it, I don't know. What do you call, is there a name for northeast, southeast, southwest, west? Those aren't the cardinal directions, they are the, if there's a name for them. Anyways, those aren't on a 12 point. Take connector. That's the symbol that was present on the pedestal back at the temple when we unlocked the one on the left. Thought it might have been a jammer. It was this. Whatever this is. Take a connector. Point at a target. Point at another target. Connect. Oh, these two, okay. And does that beam, let me just play with this for a second here. Maybe we're trying to take that beam and get it to the other, it appears so. Move this one and just connect these two. That's just a tentative connection. It's not like the beam coming through. So, okay. Since these, let's see if these can go through the gates. I'm not sure they can. Thought for a moment yes, but more likely is no. What if we position it better? Let's just try here. No. I doubt it matters if we get it through the bars. I think the bars are going to mess it up. So we have to bring it far enough back. We may need to do other things, but this is my first time with these, so. I don't think the same connector can be connected to two things. Like that, but... So, okay. There's our... That's what we need to hit. We can't go through the bars. We get up on top of anything. Do I get killed if I walk through this? No, that's good. Maybe I can do something with my body. Pound of dirt. Push it further was the name of it. Push it further. Push it further. Push it real good. try this anyways. So it stops. Okay, no surprise. Explosions! Guess what? It has them. It has them! Hey, Rex. Yes, this game has explosions. I can get up on top of things. I can get up on top of things. Well, I know I can get on top of things, but what things can I put this on top of? Has to be... Put it up somewhere. Started playing Ni no Kuni 2 again. Did you start over? NG Plus. Post game, okay. Question. If anyone knows, am I missing like a tool? In other words, do I need to come back later? My guess would be no, that I just haven't figured it out. Who knows? You can let me know. Please let me know. Shit further. Hey, Willow. Not missing anything. Thank you. Okay, so I just need to figure this out. Does not appear I can get it through the bars, although I can link things up through the bars. But the bars do seem to interrupt. I mean, that might look like it's going through the bars, but it just doesn't seem to work out that way. Daisy, you gonna go? Strep throat, boo. Sorry, that's awful. Horrible feeling. Feeling terrible at the moment. Have a good night, Jay in chat. Feel better, Daisy. You do feel better. Did you already get something? Hope you got something for it. Strep should, strep should go quickly if you got something. Hey, wait. Okay, yeah. See how it breaks? I got fooled. I was so close. Oh, no, it worked this time. No, it didn't work this time. It didn't really work this time. Through the bars, not really working. What if, can't get, this sounds weird, but try this anyways. So, beam stops over there. Mighty the Nifty, Jay the Puzzle Solver. Well, that's why I have you here. The Bionic. PR, antibiotics. Pain meds, you got pain too? That must be a gnarly strep. Not much. Hold up, take them. And, see you on the other side. Feel better. Wondering what to ask. How to ask. No, I want to ask. Can I elevate this thing? Oh, I can jump up here. Kept thinking about elevation, but hint.
My child, there is no shame in seeking another path. Leave this mystery for another day.
Sure, I'll take a hint. Hazcat. What do you have in mind? So using elevation was not the hint. Okay. We're trying to hit that with the beam from the other side. But I appear to only have 2 connectors. We have to get around the U shape. Trying to solve those puzzles, Willow. Doing all right. So relative. Connectors connect. Okay, well. Hey. Yes. Yes, connectors connect. I'll take another hit. As far as I know, I can't connect one connector to 2 things. I have to take a second connector. At right angles. Okay, yes. Let's talk right angles for a moment. Wait! But that's not, I know that they can connect. All right, you're saying that the beam bends. What you're really saying is the beam bends. The beam bends if it has a receptacle at 90 degrees. Okay. Well, that's that they don't just connect at right angles. That's, yeah. Thank you. I see what you were saying now. I get it now. When you were saying the connectors connect at right angles, I'm thinking, no shit. But I see what you're saying. They will pass the beam if there's a receptacle at 90 degrees. How far off of 90 does it can it be? Does it pretty much have to be spot on? Be a little off? What do you mean any angle? Doesn't appear to be any angle. Why doesn't have line of sight? Why isn't that reconnecting? Because I didn't initially. Why is this not falling back into place? What am I missing here? I'm still not thinking about it right. I connected this one. And then I connected this one facing this way, and then they connected between each other. The select thing. I can't even recreate that. Wait. As a on top of it. Is there a way to turn it? I'm more confused than I was before now. Place it close enough. I'm more confused than I was. Should I be able to reestablish this? Even though I already took the sigil, should I be able to make this work again? I'm not going to get another puzzle like this working if I don't understand the basic mechanic in its first form. In this form. I see the indicator on top. I see the arrow, but... So, spell it out for me, please, if you can. Ascat, or anyone who wants to take a crack at it. Connect, then select. I don't follow. Speak as you would to a child. I can select two things. Well, shit. Flip the tables. Flip the tables. Flip the tables. Fuck! Well, that's what I needed to know 10 minutes ago. Fuck! Okay. Yes, it's a prison. It's a prism. Lots of directions. That makes way more sense than trying to... I've been trying to put a fucking square peg in a round hole. That makes my head hurt. Okay, I got it. Well, that's what I'm trying to understand. Two things. How else could you connect it if you can't select what two things to connect? Exactly! Exactly! That's why your instructions didn't make any sense. Nothing personal. Yes, you said a prism. I know you said a prism, Willow. I can see that it's a prism. What I don't understand is the buttons. What I needed to know is select. Yeah, even though when you said select, connect, I had to puzzle out what you said. What I didn't get is that, what's the mechanic? I'm trying to understand what, I'm looking at the physics of it. I'm trying to line things up so that it I'm looking at this. That little symbol, I'm going, okay, maybe this means because 90 degrees, we were talking about 90 degrees. And so I'm looking at that thing and going, oh yeah, look, 90 degrees, right on top. So maybe I need to position it so that this little symbol on top is, maybe the arrow is the direction the beam goes out. And I need to position this thing so that it's taking it in from the stem of the arrow and going out from the tip of the arrow. I know you were trying to hint obliquely, but I was failing miserably. This was me. So I needed to be baby step through it. I did not understand that I could make two selections. Now, that's not even a puzzle solution though. That's not a puzzle solution. That's just I didn't see the prompt on the screen, hadn't gone, that I had multiple options with it. It makes sense. Hindsight, crystal clear. Got it. It all makes sense now. There's the wall. I've been banging my head on it for the past few minutes. I got it. I wasn't I wasn't analyzing the prism. I was thinking, first I was thinking, I don't know, and then I was thinking 90 degrees, because that's what we were talking about. And obviously we had to get it around in a U shape, and it was gonna be roughly 90-degree angles, but when we added 90 degrees to the mix, I locked down tight on that, and that was all I was thinking about. And I saw that arrow. Oh, then it was super glued. So, yeah. So I should get a helmet, is what you're saying? Just like in the tutorial, which was difficult for me, it's understanding the basic mechanics sometimes that is the trickiest thing. What do you want from me? What? Yeah. How do I put one foot in front of the other? Oh, like that? Okay, well, now let's talk puzzles. I have a harder time understanding how the door handle works than the sequence of doors sometimes. Okay, starting point, prism, multiple, okay. Got it. Doors. Is there a what tool you use symbol under the name of the puzzle? I don't think there is, but that would kind of be that would be useful. That's what we need to hit. And what is it looking at? It's looking at a prism that's already in place. And maybe if we can target that one from somewhere else and connect it, will be good. So really what we have to hit is that. Let's see if we can get away with just hitting all three at once. Maybe we only need to really hit two. Let's try all three. Select. Connect. Select. Can we get another? Select. Connect. So, good. Now I understand how that tool works. Thanks for being patient with me. And Hazcat, thanks for putting up with my shit there. You were trying very hard to help me, and I can be really obtuse. It does show a beam. Shows a beam above the name of the challenge if you're using a beam. Cool. Done. Very cool. Tempting to go back to the temple because we have the second pedestal we could unlock. But we're here. Don't cross the streams. Cross the streams. Red and blue, and don't cross the streams. You cross the streams, they will nullify each other. Okay. We gotta get blue to blue and red to red.
Sounds like you've been snacking on some of the local mushrooms.
Whenever I can find them. What did I leave? The end. I'm gonna keep looking, but if you could. Above all that, forget to look up. Red. Blue. Place with the water. Keep going. I'm trying, Eva. If you can think of another description. What's this out here? Like a beach ball.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
So I left something. N, door 3, the place with the water? Still a little confused, Eva, but we'll be going back to the temple. Or did I miss something out here? Place with the water. It's all a blur! It's all a blur. Jeez. You have now unlocked a thing. I did a thing again. Another thing. get it. Where we started. Star. 2, there was a star. Know where that one is. 4, star. Now I see the symbol right there. We use a prism in it. Connector. Connectors and that cube. So I suppose we might have been gated. If I hadn't unlocked that cube, whatever it is, we wouldn't have been able to get these pieces. Ah. Yeah. Logic puzzles and philosophy. I don't know how the word philosophy... How the heck did the word philosophy show up twice? I only typed it once. How did we get it twice? I mistyped it. And it must have been Phrase Express that auto-corrected it after it allowed me to... No. Clearly not my type. They can't all be... like... Portal with more philosophy than snark. Run headfirst into that. Some of these other doors.
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Join the host of messengers. Alright, let's have another chat. Network inaccessible. EL, AI citizenship, and Athena 8. EL, short for extended lifespan. The groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, EL represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of Nobel Prize nominee Dr. Arkady Chernyshevsky, EL will something. Links, press kit, meet the team, apply contact. For extended lifespan. AI citizenship. Reconsider issue 199, profile Alexandra Drennan. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not, in the legal sense of the word, a person and thus a potential citizen? But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants? Whales? The more intelligent parent species? It's crazy, they will say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. So it's not like there is no precedent for a non-human being a person. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these questions with than the young genius who revolutionized the something. must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said, and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rust. Her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent. In the error, something missing. I think, he finally said, that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. Okay, so we are looking for... When are we going to get to use that A set, I wonder? Been complete for a while. Looks like we will complete the B set here. Hopefully. One little buzzer. There should be an extra sigil in 3 is all you'll say. You'll figure it out later. Okay. Thank you. Nectar. Oh. And there's a thing. So this will get interrupted, right? Yes, no? What else is... Jump here. Not a cube. Okay. I was on the verge of overthinking that. You know you mustn't cross the streams. Okay, blue to get to the sigil, red to get to the blue beam. But we mustn't cross the streams. Okay, let's do this. And then we've got, we can get up and above with this. Make this work. Maybe some variation of this. Need to place it on something. I want to place it there and activate it. Can't seem to do both. If I come up, I can place it on the ground, but not... Oh, there we go. Oh. Well, something like that. See what's around. Icky. Maybe I need to set the block next to something. I don't really think this is gonna work, but let's gotta start somewhere. I can't place it there. I can't just put it under something that's already there. Whatever we need to do here, I'm sure we'll do many times. So there's something I need to understand that I don't yet. Maybe about how I can use this block. What type of thing I need to place it next to. I don't know. Or maybe there's a way to get this activated when I place it on top of the block. Wouldn't think that would be impossible, but it seems I can't make any selections with it. Oh, maybe. Oh, okay. Hold on. Select, then set it up there and connect. All right, not a big deal. Again, it's about it's about the mechanics. It's not the puzzle so much as how do I turn the door handle? Oh, okay. Click, then position, then connect. I can place those up on the blocks consistently now. Going over the fence. Right here. Friendly crossfire. Crossfire. Out of range. What's that in the middle? That happens when the other one comes out. Oh, that got one. There's another one we can do the same thing with. For a way around. I doubt we can walk in. That beam is activating us already. We can walk under this one. I guess we can. Briefly. Very briefly. Over here. Ooh, look what's over here. Ah! Oh, there's a block in there. I didn't even see the block. Fire. I wonder if there's a way to get. Take out this one now. Going hot. Boom! And we haven't, I'm betting that's a pressure plate. We haven't seen any of these red. Gotta be a pressure plate. Ding, ding, ding. Things to do with 2 boxes. Hey! About a shortcut. Ladder! Moving right along. Scroll.
I was in school when I first read
Time
about the
capsule
Talos
3.
principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain, ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, helped me understand how frail human beings are and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
8. Okay, where did the paint? Paint, huh? That's new, different. Hold on, check the QR code. The certification program is a sham. What does a computer know about humanity? Queen Evchen. Hey, Eve, are you out there? Are you getting into my game? Paint, huh? So anything looks like it needs painting? Maybe I can take it with me. Would you like some paint? You have received a reply to your user support ticket. Our support ticket was, Sorry, your query was not recognized. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? Deleting existing user account, create a new admin account. Email the network administrator. I don't think we should delete our user profile. We've worked to establish it. Enter, create a new admin account. Well, why don't we try emailing network administrator? The mail application requires network access, which is restricted to administrators. Only administrators can email the administrator? Well, that's great. I don't want to delete my user account. Paint, huh? I'm gonna try to take the paint with me. Do I have paint? I don't have paint. Wonder if the paint has anything to do with getting the other star.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
LOL. Cicero chatbots. From J.E. Harrison to Nomi77. LOL. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way. Just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. Probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and so I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals. We will create life by the power of science. Yeah, science. I mentioned this to Alex, and she got me a pair of fake glasses. Can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses, and I pointed at EL and said, life finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. J.E. Harrison, Institute for Applied Noematics. Any emails sent from this address are to be considered confidential. Sharing or forwarding without permission may result in prosecution by the enraged spirit of Jeff Goldblum. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and a republic? What does the procreation of children imply in our care to continue our names and our adoptions and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills and the inscriptions on monuments and panegyrics, but that our thoughts run on futurity? Cannot retrieve. Tusculan Disputations 484F5045. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic who have sacrificed their lives for its good expected? Do you believe that they thought their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country, but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease. So might Epaminondas, And not to look abroad and among the ancients, for instances, so might I, myself. But somehow or other, there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Chatbots. Jenny 77 and Nigel Pajamas. Jenny, chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. True, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Sam Schwartz, don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Vegan warrior, haha, troll. I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations, and I detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. Vegan warriors. What's the capital of France? Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Okay, she's a bot. LOL. I'm not a bot, I'm European. We learn these things in school. Sam Schwartz. I've seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random comments. Vegan Warrior. Sam is right. Stop trolling. Nigel. Vegan Warrior. Sam is a bot. That's good. Not bad. Huh. Mobile minefield. You need a set of keys. Wire up there, we're gonna eventually turn off, I guess, the gun it's connected to. Hey, there's my keys. Okay, there's a wire running from that. Go! Let's see. Something back there. Let's go. Going around the outside. Deception. 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 Seek counsel. Maybe I haven't walked up closely enough. But I've passed other spots like this and not noticed a prompt. Does that ask for a hint? Is that what that is? Let's see what it is. Counsel. I know how this
The
works.
counsel of my blessed messengers must be earned.
Got answers? I need them. Let's come to some arrangement. Oh, that's me. Okay. No messenger will aid you until you have discovered their resting place. Return here to seek their counsel. Curious mechanic right there. Okay. Blue to get the piece. And red. Oh. To get something else. The red one. Or the red one, which will let us. Okay. Okay, deception. Called deception. I see red on the inside in there as well. Oh, I didn't see this one. Missed that. That's going to be important. Get us in. I can link it to an existing one. Okay, let's try this. I think I'm gonna have to move these, but bear with me. Is there another? There's another. Okay. But if I pull that, it falls apart. I have to find size. Guessing those beams can't go through the blue doors. At the moment, I think the blue is dependent on the red. We might be able to reposition some things, but it's originally up here. See what happens when I grab this. It's going to cut off the blue, right? The blue does or doesn't keep going through. Stops. Okay. Door's closed too. I can't just punch through. Go up here, doesn't do me. Good, does it? here's another thought. The, not have a chain reaction that turns the others back on. No, because this one would need to be reestablished. Okay. Let me just play with this for a second. Here, I can't walk through there, but there's another one. I want to get that one and bring it back. I think we can do it if I get that one and bring it back. So hold on. Select, connect. Now this sucker. And the blue from here. No, but let's drop that. Grab that. Now we have two we can use for blue, and that's still available. Might have to use elevation. Something, I don't know. We can't cross the streams, but something. We're getting there. I think. I don't think we can come out here. Okay. You don't need this one in place anymore, do we? No. Drop it. Pick it up. We do because we need the blue. We do because we need the blue. Keep that open. We need to pull it from there. Does that need to be up high? No. Probably doesn't. I need this down low, and I'll need maybe need the blue to be up high. Or do it. No, come on. Drop this one. Drop it. This one. Move it down. See, I think maybe this blue one is going to be able to... Nope. The red can be seen, the blue can't. All right. Blue's gonna kind of need to go under the red, and I think it will be able to. Everything will just line up right. I'm overthinking something, I hope. That one comes back. Gonna need blue to go under, basically here to there. But we need get the blue from past there, which means we need the red. Maybe we can maybe there's just a good angle on it. Just need to kind of get in here. That connect. Maybe there's an angle for the blue. Yeah. And did that open up a shortcut? I mean, is there an easy way out? Did it open up a ladder or something? Or I can just go around this way. Hey! Woof! This. Oh, just another terminal. Simple principle. Katie Journal 77 post 437 comments. Okay, simple principle. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life And like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers was the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Miletus, cut through their rhetorical webs, which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos Principle, but that work remains lost. Oh, how I wish to have the correct pronunciations for everything. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope, but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drennan and Sarabhai team, looking forward to meeting them. Comments. Cheeseman22 first. And Dragon Fairy. Seriously, Cheeseman? That was the best you could say? LOL. A great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. At its worst, come on, it's just a comment. I'm not Stalin. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Maybe she just cut out the jokes. This is serious. The most serious thing that's ever happened. I think that's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye, all. Bye. God bless you. Last. So, I don't know where we use the paint, but, I guess this is the second one I've found. Second bucket of paint. Maybe there's a bucket of paint everywhere and a place to use it in each level, but... Hey, Snake. Old Snake. Doing all right. Hey, Jay. Hey, Hall. How have you been? Some days hanging by a thread. Some days lots of duct tape. I don't know. I don't know. Don't much know. How about you? Some of the messages that existed when I first came into being have vanished. Others have appeared. How many others like me have wandered these paths? How many thoughts have been lost? I'm still here! Taylor. It seems we are all here at once, and not at all. Sorry, that's not very much help, is it? Can't think of any other way to put it. The sooner you accept that we will all be here forever, the sooner you will find enlightenment. I don't know, I would have thought the paint's like, maybe you add something? Where's the paint go? All right. Council. First time in 4 years. Well, it's a big change. Try again right away, or not right away? Panic attacks are no fun. I have had my share. No, not chronic, but okay. We can rework this. Now that the red's open, gonna go away as soon as. No, we need something else to stabilize. Hold on. The red's gonna go away as soon as I interrupt that. Red. Those won't be able to walk back over here. We need something to put on the pressure plate. Cold, heat you can handle, but wind, hate wind. If it's at all chilly, then yeah. I like wind when it's warm. I like a warm wind. Soonish, snake. Friend's new place. Good luck. Just change. Cool. Snake, I think he means cold and heat, but not wind. I'll stay. Experiment with this. Does it? Do we have a little bit of time? If I pull this, is it instant? Instant off. If I grab that one, we'll break this beam and close that door and close that door. I don't know if there's another connector. Thinking. Reposition one of these. I can grab it from somewhere else, I'm thinking. That a quote I can't place. All right, I got a thought. Not much of one yet, but I'm gonna work with it. Let's start it. Why did I do that? Thinking. Hold here. Trying to do. I'm not sure. Trying to do. Don't know. No, I don't know what my plan was. I was thinking if I got that there, then I opened the door, then I could reposition the blue beam and need one. There's a flaw in my plan, obviously, but it wasn't much of a plan. It's kind of winging it, dropping that one there. Got all that in place. I need to steal one of these in order to get the red going. I'll be able to put it back. Yeah. I'm not figuring this one out yet. Maybe this was unnecessary, unhelpful. Wonder if I can take the paint bucket from out here. I doubt I can take the paint bucket through this purple, but try. Did it reset its position? You worked it out? You've worked it out. Well, I don't need the paint bucket. It seems to have disappeared. Anyways, I doubt I'll be able to take this. I can take the paint bucket! Alright. Sweet. Hold on then. I didn't realize I could do that. Take the paint bucket? Doesn't weigh enough. I don't know. Seems like a maybe. I guess that's a no. Alright, what'd you figure out, Drigtall? You got a hint? I'll take a hint. Maybe if, I mean, hint would give it away. Okay, well, we might be almost at that point. I'm not planning to play this without hints. I'm planning to periodically ask. You think a hint would give it away? You can't think of a hint that wouldn't give it away, huh? It's okay. You don't have any jammers. I can open that with red. I has no think. I have not reasoned it out. But I'm also running out of ideas. I am now going to be walking in circles, banging my head on the wall. So, please, anyone, a hint. Drigtall does not want to offer a hint. That's okay. But if anyone else feels like offering a hint, please feel free. We haven't used elevation too much. Connect all three red. If I pull, how do I do that without? Oh, because I can connect it to multiple things. Because I can connect it to multiple things. Because I can connect it to multiple things. Yes, thank you again. Back to the basic mechanics. We can connect it to multiple things. Okay. Good. Let me think more about that now. Select, connect. Yes. Select, connect. Alright, well that gets us all of that open. But I still can't close this blue door. Do something, right? Don't see how that solves it though. Still need weight on the pressure plate. I don't think I can hit all three from this. Just take another connector through. Hit all three from out here. But what would that change? Place and connect it, and I can temporarily terminate the beam. Temporarily? No, because I need it maintained in order to establish another beam. If I were going to try and shortcut blue over here, I need red maintained. But as soon as I try to move anything, the barrier will go up. Now you only need one connector. I don't see how I only need one connector to do the blue, because the red's gonna break too. Depending on what I move, but... if I take this one, it's sort of the same thing. To see how we've eliminated any of the dependencies. By having red go in three directions, okay, we can have both those open at once. That's gotta be worth something. There's something else I can set on the pressure plate. Matter if there's anything else over there, we can't get to it. Yeah, everything's simple when you see it. Every button is easy to press once you know what button to press. Every problem is simple when you see the solution. Okay, a clue if you're right. You have to stand on the plate. So let's see what I can see from the plate. From the plate. reconnect blue, which I did. Use red connector to shortcut blue. To shortcut blue? Use the red I don't see how to use the red connector to shortcut blue. Use the extra connector to do red. Smarter NPCs, hello. And you hit the connector and the target with the first blue. If I had an extra, yes. If I had one now, okay. But I can't take the red one because this barrier will go up. And I can't take this one because this barrier will go up. And I can't take that one over there because this barrier will go up. So I can't connect these. I can't shortcut blue while red is open unless I can take one of the ones that are currently establishing the connection. I look forward to it making sense, but it doesn't yet. Reconnect blue, use a red connector to shortcut blue. But how, if I take the red connector, boom, how do I shortcut blue? How do I shortcut blue? If I take the red connector, it's toast. Jay, what holds the side gate open? Red?
If the answer does not come to you, do not despair.
Elohim!
The worlds of my garden are many.
I know. Okay, I had red connected. Now disconnect the blue. Any? I don't think this is gonna work, but I'll go along with it. Any blue is gonna kill the red. Any, okay. I don't see it. I don't see it. Hey. Big Tall, you're up. Spoilers on this puzzle. Welcome. Invited. Requested, or we'll be stuck here for a while. We're due our second break. I'd like to finish this puzzle before. Thanks, bot. Thanks, bot. That's real helpful. You're almost there. It's groovy. Even the bot. Even the bot. Fuck you, bot. No, I don't see the missing piece of the puzzle. I don't. Anybody who does is welcome to say. Pick up the second blue and back up. Pick up the second blue and back up. Okay, what would backing up do? Second blue and back up. Say we did that. You can see blue power and connector at the correct place. You know what you mean by that, but I don't. I don't know which connector you're referring to. Smarter NPC said pick up the second blue and back up. I mean, I can do that. We can get about this far. does anything for us. I'm not sure it does. Now you can hit the target end connector with the first blue. Okay. Let's try this. 3. Okay. Yeah, almost. Okay. Kinda. Sorta. Could be possible. Okay, let's try that again. So we can establish this through the... Okay, I see. This is another piece of the toolkit, if this works. Yes! It's close, but... yes! Yes! Thank you. Thank you. Because... Okay, we can establish a tentative connection. Hazcat, that's what you were trying to say. Power the blue connector. It's very tricky to translate to the streamer, though, isn't it? So, now I know we can take the second one out. Let me just think about this so that I can use what we learned for the future. We establish a connection. We open a new passage. This could have been here. This one could have been here the whole time. In theory, if I had seen it and known, I could have established a tentative connection through the barrier. And then established an actual connection and blah, 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 blah. So now we can pull this one. Keep it open. Hopefully have a weight. It's good enough. Good enough. Yay! It's good enough. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for the help, all. You had it, then you thought about what others were doing and trying to work out if you were wrong, and now, now you're back to ugh. What's left? Something. This one. Was there also any sparkly special thing? I don't know what to call them. Like we had a scroll and a beach ball and others. I think that's our portal back to the temple. Let's see if I can do this one real quick, and then we'll take our break. Door too far, but I might break in the middle of this one if I get stuck. A door too far. We've got holes we probably have to use. We can see a door from there. We can see red. Maybe I should break before this one. I'll try it though. Ty, what's up?
Kept you waiting, huh?
There's our source for the red. There's another red. Greetings, sir. How you doing? How you healing? Maybe getting back to normal now. I wonder if... Is it time? You had a noise outside and missed the solution? A branch broke off your tree and is hanging onto your neighbor's yard. So you gotta deal with that. I'm glad I didn't hit anything. Doesn't sound like. The Edge, the gist of the solution was to take the first blue connector that was kind of near the source and set it up so that it had an additional connection that was going through the barrier. Now, it can't go through the barrier, right? So this was the key. I can set it up linked to the blue target. I can set it up linked to that even while the barrier's up. So multiple links. Source is one link. The destination that's through the barrier is another link. And then by repositioning the second connector. So instead of going in this U shape to get to the first blue, I set him up in a kind of like a short, wonky V thing instead of a U. But there was an extra connector going through the barrier from the very first one. So after the U was established and everything else kicked in, there was already a connection, a tentative connection, waiting for it, waiting for the barrier to drop. As soon as the barrier dropped, that tentative connection kicked in, and anyways, then I was able to remove one of the blues and carry it over. And I think maybe we'll have to do something similar here. I'm sure we'll have to do something similar at some point. I doubt I described that very well, but that's all you've got for now. Let's see, there's a block. Oh, this is a jammer. I didn't realize I picked up a jammer. Jammer. That, take that. Can't really go through those bars, but and we do. You take that jammer for a ride. Cube, round. Purpose of that thing. Forgot what the purpose of those particular balls were. They activate something when they hit it, but all them blue. I think you confused me more. Let's call them blue-red power and blue-red target to distinguish them. No? I don't know if that will work. Don't think that will work. I mean, it might work, but it's not working. Well, you have a blue power source and a blue target. Also a red power source and a red target. Now that makes sense. Blue source, blue target, red power, red target. Yep. I think it's just how you wrote it out. Did you mean let's call them blue or red power and blue or red target? The way you wrote it, blue, red in parentheses, I'm just not sure exactly what you meant. Maybe that's what... My brain's in more than one place at once and I need a break. I think I'm with you. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, good. There's a red. We can get a red there. A red there. Excellent. If this is too low. Holy shit. What's this thing gonna do? I need to hit that thing. Maybe I need to. Hold on. Happens if I hit that thing. Can I hit that thing? Doesn't work that way. Ooh, I see that thing. Let me take the jammer somewhere else. Like time for a break. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Ta-da! Drink Tall, good night. Your brain is overactive now. Night, Drink Tall. We'll see you on the other side. Sleep well. I don't know if that other little ball was is it just a red herring? It might be. There was probably a shortcut out. I didn't think to look that time. Probably was. Oh, good. Yeah, that opened up. There was a shortcut out. Wee! Beep up boop. Bop bop beep boop boop. Pudding Milton, library assistant. Tell you what, I'm gonna take my break right here, and when I return, we will take our user satisfaction survey. I'll go ahead and mute the game and play a couple tracks, and I will see you all back here in a few. Stay tuned.